Yes, in 2023, I made about $90,000. And in 2024, I made about $90,000. And I'm beyond happy about my results. And at first, this would seem like, why? Why are you happy about not growing? It doesn't make sense. I should be concerned about my business's performance. But again, I'm happy about my results, and let's dive in and I'll show you why. So when 2023 started, I was solely doing traditional online arbitrage, which is like going to Walmart or Target or something, buying brand name products like Nike or any type of, like, I did a whole bunch of shampoo a lot, any type of brand name products that you can think of. That's what I would be like trying to buy and sell. And this was great for revenue, great for sales. On Amazon they have gold bars. Like, gold bars looked amazing, and you could see like just the rise in my revenue going up and up and up every month with this method. And this was amazing. Yeah, I was beyond happy about it. However, this business model had a dark side to it. At least with my business, it did. So picture this, you see an apple and it looks delicious, pretty red on the outside, can't wait to dive into it. And then once you take a huge bite out of it, it's rotten on the inside, or bugs are in the inside or something. That's kind of like what my business was. Like, the outside, it looked amazing because my revenue was growing at month to month. My products were coming in, everything. But the true metric that mattered the most was my profit margins, and they were abysmal. I had 5% profit margins, and that just wasn't gonna cut it. I wasn't gonna be able to survive. So this caused me to reevaluate my store in September 2023. I knew from thrifting that I could raise my margins, but I didn't want to go back to thrifting. I didn't want to go back to the thrift stores because I didn't want to drive. I didn't want to drive to the places. I didn't want to go to a store, find nothing at a store, waste an hour of my time going through everything at that store, and then just to drive to another store to hope to find something. And then on top of that, the worst part of it all was having the guy who knows how to resell come up to you and tell you how to resell at these stores. That's the worst. That's when I found the online arbitrage book community. And this was huge because it combined the knowledge that I had gained from the past 2 years, going to thrift stores and buying books, and then also what I had done the previous year was all online arbitrage for the traditional sense. It combined both of those to where I didn't have to go to the thrift stores, and I didn't have to deal with all that stuff. I could just sit down on my computer and source all of my inventory from home. And that was a huge thing for me. Unfortunately, though, this model does take some time to learn. It's a high value knowledge. It really is. And, once you've learned it, you can utilize it and make a ton of money with it. But it did take me a long time to start understanding what I was looking at, what I was looking for, and all that stuff. But once I finally started understanding it, I had matched my revenue really fast. And that brings me to why I'm happy about not gaining revenue from 2023 to 2024. And this is because of the true metric that matters, that pushes your business forward or backwards, depending on if this number is good or not. And that number is profit margin. I literally 4x'd my profit margins from 2023 to 2024. And this, you just got to compare the two models. You got to compare them. You got to say, if I'm doing traditional OA, if I get 10 to 15% margins, that's amazing. That's an amazing return on any traditional online arbitrage products. On the flip side, though, if you compare it to book online arbitrage, 50% margin is the norm. That is insane. What business model can you find where products are selling and they're making 50%? You can't find it. It's not out there. And that's what really made the difference from my business. And this is what separates them and why I choose to sell the less appealing product, which is used books. But you need a way to find these books. And in this video, it will show you how to do this.